Your angel's message to you tells you, the most powerful version, transformation. My beloved, let me introduce myself to you. I am the bearer of the violet flame of transmutation, the protector of the violet ray of transformation, renewal, and understanding. In this special message that comes with light directly to your being, you must pay attention and open both your mind and your heart to absorb and find the real essence that dwells in you and achieve changes in your life. That is why, staying until the end, you will discover why this message was really for you and how much you needed it. Also, take advantage of the final advice to take your first big step. In this moment of connection, I wish to share with you the wisdom of the most powerful verse for transformation. When you integrate the teaching of this verse, there will have been an elevation in your level of consciousness, one more step in awakening. I wish to share with you not only the words but the essence of this verse that has resonated within many souls like a luminous beacon. It is a verse whose wisdom enlightens those who seek the truth, those who seek the awakening of consciousness. The most powerful verse for transformation goes like this: do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. It is found in the Bible in Romans 12 verse 2. However, the wisdom contained in these words goes far beyond time and space. It is an eternal guide for souls. That is why I want to share this wisdom with you today. My purpose is to enlighten your path with the wisdom of this verse. For even though it was written hundreds of years before this message came to you, the truth it holds within itself is eternal. The knowledge of these words will guide you to a deeper understanding of spiritual transformation and spiritual alchemy. I am here today to remind you with these words that you are a divine being with the power to elevate your consciousness and transcend the apparent limitations of this world. That you have the power to transform and transmute. Therefore, I want you to listen once more to this verse, and then I will give you the keys to understand it perfectly. The verse says, "Do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind." These words, although they seem simple and short, contain in themselves all the keys to transmutation, spiritual alchemy, and the awakening of consciousness. My wish is that this teaching inspires you to apply it in your daily life, allowing transformation to become a reality for you, a path in which you reach all that is good in the universe. I want you to integrate this teaching so that you also understand the power within you, and understand that you do not have to go forward alone, that you have the assistance of all the angels and archangels on this path. Transmutation is spiritual alchemy in action. Imagine that right now you have in your hands a container, something like a pot or a bowl to eat. First, that container is empty, there is nothing in it. But you are going to fill it with your experiences, with the things that happen to you and with the things that you learn. All these things are like the ingredients of a recipe. First they are just there, but one day you realize that you can make something much better with those ingredients. You can stir them so that they all integrate their flavor. You can cook them over very low heat so that their texture changes and their aromas are enhanced. The result you will get after you have done it will be wonderful. Now and before we continue, I invite you to subscribe and share our channel. Your support helps us to create more valuable content for you. Thank you always. Instead of just having a few ingredients, through your dedication and effort, you will have succeeded in creating an exquisite recipe. This is also the way the transformation process happens. Your life is full of experiences, which in themselves are not bad. But you can get something better out of them. You can integrate the lessons and build something better. Because you will not have been satisfied with the first thing you had, but you will have looked for a way to make something much better. This, my beloved, is also called spiritual alchemy. It is the process of converting your earthly experiences into spiritual gold, transforming it into a tool for the awakening of consciousness. It is this process that is spoken of in this verse, the process by which you rise above the limitations of the earthly world and seek the truth that lies beyond the surface. For you to understand it even better, I want to give you another example. Imagine you are a child, walking through a magical forest. Many others have passed through that forest before. You can even see their footprints on the path. Many chose the path, although some others chose different paths. But you know clearly that many other people crossed that beautiful forest before you. That forest actually represents your life, this life you are walking through right now. Its huge trees will be the experiences you encounter in this life. The plants will be the people you will meet. The different paths will be your decisions. Well, now remember once again what this verse said. Do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. In this example, the verse is telling you that you don't have to follow the same path that most people followed before, or that you don't even have to choose the path that only a few chose. You don't have to be like everyone else who only follow the main path. You have the right to explore new ways, to discover different paths. Transforming yourself therefore means being willing to change, to do something different. Because, in the same way, that forest is full of huge trees, trees that were once seeds. When the verse speaks of transformation, it refers to that process, which sometimes takes time and effort, but the result is great. No matter the circumstances, in the end every seed will bear fruit. The renewal of understanding referred to in the verse is the inspiration to also look at things differently. So, instead of just observing the path in the forest, you will stop to observe the plants and trees that make up the forest, all the living creatures that live there. Sometimes human beings are too afraid of the unknown and follow the same footprints. But when you listen to your inner voice, you discover that there is a perfect path for you, and that path does not have to be the same as all the other paths. Life is like that forest. It all depends on the paths and trails you take. If you keep your mind open and listen to your inner wisdom, you will find the best path for you. The renewal of understanding is not just a superficial change. It is a call from the truth within, from the truth that resides in the deepest part of your being. Now, my beloved, I invite you to apply the wisdom of this verse in your daily life. Transform your understanding, make challenges into opportunities for growth. Recognize that within you lies divine wisdom, and that this wisdom is awakened by each and everything you experience. Seek renewal of understanding by exploring your inner self and awakening to the truth that lies beyond appearances. Become the alchemist of your own existence, transforming every aspect of your life into an expression of your inner divinity. Now I ask you, are you willing to tune your mind to the melody of success and allow prosperity to flow to you? Today, I have left in the description a powerful tool that will help you and bring you closer to your happiness, peace, and tranquility. I invite you to get to know it. Be proactive and open the doors to a future where success and prosperity are your daily reality. Do not underestimate the power of now. The opportunity you have today to change your life will never present itself in the same way again. Act today, go for the description and create the tomorrow you deserve. Blessings forever.